You're watching the Touchliner podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Season 3 episode, I'm going to say 7.
What even do we even count them as episodes anymore? Or is it just a sad thing that we do every weekend?
I count it. It is 7. Yeah, 7.
But it is sad.
Respect.
Also.
7.
Sad 7.
Sad 7.
Somebody's sad.
Who?
This guy.
Don't know who he's pointing at.
Oh! Good omen. I suppose this would be probably a good segue to look at the beautiful kit we have behind us.
Yes.
Classic
90s kit.
And real.
Yes, legitimate. Definitely a striker's name on the back.
Yes.
He was a great player.
Yes.
Alongside Shearer, obviously.
Definitely isn't just a random word on the back that ruins the whole kit.
I think he was Italian. His name was Calamiti.
Calamati.
Calamati,
yes,
of course.
That
Calamati.
That Italian player that we signed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Newcastle, I wouldn't say a classic performance, but, a necessary performance. At home against City, 1-1.
Yeah.
Close game.
Can't stop drawing at St. James's Park with Man City. Like 3-3, 2-2, and now 1-1. 4-4 next, or 0-0?
Yeah, 0-0, I
Probably
think.
0-0.
That looks like how it's going.
Yeah, but
thoughts?
Great performance. Could have gone either way.
Yeah.
City look like definitely more vulnerable without Rodri.
It's
so obvious.
We're getting a peek into how it's going to be for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Potentially even more, because when he comes back next season,
is he going to be the same?
Will they be in the Premier League? Secondly,
true.
He's going to take like half a season to get back to scratch.
Yes,
or
exactly.
Never.
Yeah.
He might never get back to scratch.
And it's true, because he just came out talking about how players are, they're doing too much, playing too much, getting injured.
Yeah.
And then he tears his whole ACL.
Yeah.
See ya.
It was quite bad. All by himself, his knee locked. You could see it just jerk.
Yeah. And those are the ones where it's just straight down.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
It's going to be a challenge. That's going to be City's biggest challenge this season.
Yeah.
I still think the title contenders, but you could see against. It's not you guys didn't even play particularly well. They had a few chances. I think in the first half, I was like, they need to get a second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
You were still in it.
Yeah, no, we were still in it, and we had chances as well.
Yeah.
Jacob Murphy had a really good game, surprisingly, and so did Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Isak obviously didn't play himself, so Gordon had to go up front. Harvey Barnes on the left. Gordon can't play up front.
No, of course not.
We just need to get Isak back or Osula, but Osula has the body. Genuinely, it's like he's not even fully developed yet. In the sense that when I looked at he was changing shirts. When I looked at him changing his shirt, he looked like an overdeveloped 16-year-old. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
In the sense that he was big, his frame is big, but his actual body is not physically ready for the Premier League. He looked puffy in some areas, clearly not a lot of muscle on him.
Yeah.
Still very raw. And obviously the team the club, I should say, are going to try and shape him into something, obviously, that they can use in the future.
Yeah.
But right now, I even just looked at his body and I was like, oh, you are still like a child. You are still really raw. Raw would be the right word, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I can understand why Eddie Howe does not put any faith in this guy.
Yeah, not yet. It's not his time yet.
No. He needs to hit the gym. That boy is too lanky to be a number 9. There are number 9s who are really tall and lanky, but they can make up for it in strength. That brother's not strong. I'm telling you right now, that brother is not strong.
Mm-hmm.
There's no ounce of muscle on that boy's upper frame. So he's cooked if he's in a 1v1 with Van der Ven, we saw today.
Yeah.
Van der Ven, masterclass.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there to say? Josh, what was the score from the Man United game?
Moving on to the United game.
My team drew.
You don't want to praise Tonali? I want to talk about.
You want to talk about Tonali?
Tonali was great.
It's really convenient.
I put it in the group. I was like, Tonali's been really good.
He is really good,
and I think he's going to transform your season if Isak comes back.
Yeah, he is really, really good. He shapes that midfield, and it was nice to see Bruno, Tonali, and Joelinton all play together.
Yeah. You can see the roles.
Yeah, for sure. And Tonali is like, he fit in really well. And against the best team in the league, really. Like the treble winners, last 4 seasons, they've won the league or something like that.
Yeah, last 4, yeah.
And he obviously, Rodri is a big takeaway for them. Like, they've not got their best player, arguably their best defensive player, definitely. But Tonali sat really well into that midfield and made it his own a little bit, and picked up the slack that we've been so needing someone to pick up for a while now, because Joe Linton is just a runner. He's not really got much good going on with his feet.
Yeah.
Bruno is a great player, but often will try and do too much, will try and cover spaces that he can't make up for if he makes a mistake. And that's where like your Longstaff will be to do the running that maybe somebody else can't do. But then you're also lacking in just the genuine ability in anything with Longstaff. Like, he scored a few decent goals, but like day to day, game to game, you need a good player. If you're challenging for the Champions League, you need Tonali in there.
Yeah.
You can't like just keep playing Longstaff. Like, it's a bit of a running joke in the Newcastle fan sort of community is that Eddie Howe could have like Zidane on his bench and still play Sean Longstaff.
Because he puts 110% in every time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. All right.
Let's do it. Let's move over.
All right. So we've just finished watching the game.
Watching all of the bums walk out of the stadium.
I didn't go to the game because I was working, not because I'm a not wheelchair. So couch fan, sofa fan,
Mark Goldbridge,
whatever they call it. Yeah, I like going to the games, but honestly, today I'm happy I wasn't there. 3-0 at home to Spurs. We've lost. That's our second.
What did we say? 2-2.
Something like that. I think I said we'd win actually. So 3-0 at home. That's our second 3-0 home loss of the season. It's a disgrace, really. I was mad for the first half an hour because that first half was dreadful. It was a disgrace. But I think at the 40-minute mark, I was like, why am I getting mad?
Yeah.
There are other things to be more mad about. And there's nothing I can do to change what they're doing on the pitch. If the people, 73,000 in the stadium, can't change what they're doing, how can I, behind my screen, a minute behind on my stream, doing anything? Do anything. Like, I can't do anything. So watch it, and I'm like, these idiots. And 1-0, about the 40th minute, we're 1-0 down. They're peppering us. They should have scored 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Props to Onana making a few good one-on-one saves.
They're coming into his own.
Yeah, finally.
A little bit.
Finally.
Let's just wait until he has to play in any kind of European tournament again, and then we'll be the judge of how good he is. Because when that brother hit the Champions League last year, my God, it was woeful.
Against 20 already earlier this week, he showed his hand too quick.
Jesus,
he showed the front post.
Yeah.
It's too quick. But he's been good this season. I'd say Mazraoui, I'll start positive. Mazraoui, probably our most solid player on the pitch. Didn't do much wrong. It's Werner, but also he contained Udogie when he was on. He did quite good to win the ball back. He was strong. He's quick. Still, I think our best signing. What are the positives? Rashford's work rate. Not what he did with the ball. His work rate was good. His confidence is there, but nothing's really coming off. Now on to the negatives.
Everything.
De Ligt doesn't look like he's ready for the pace of the Premier League.
Let me say this. De Ligt, ready or no?
No.
Xerxes, ready or no?
No.
Højlund, ready or no?
He's not fit yet.
Not fit in the medium category. Ugarte, ready?
No way.
Not ready.
No way.
You're not even.
He's not even
ready.
He's not even played.
Not even ready to.
He hasn't trained yet.
Great knee he's got. So that's 4 recent signings that aren't ready for the Premier League.
It takes some players some time. So I'm not blaming anything on them.
That is true.
I'm more patient now than I've ever been. I'm still complaining. I'm still pissed, but I'm more patient now than I've been before.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm 23 now and I'm
He's
man.
more mature.
I'm more mature. And these players, I don't know what it is. Our captain, Bruno Fernandes, card.
Let's talk about the red card.
I gave him bum of the week last week.
Did he deserve it? Does he deserve it this week?
I'll say later. But this red card, is it a red card?
It's another one like the Martinez incident where it's inches away from being a red card. But it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a red card. In the modern game, I don't think that is a red card.
Yeah.
Yes, his stud's showing. Yes, it is high,
He
but the
slips.
contact is minimal, and Maddison 100% makes a meal out of it.
Yeah.
Like, Maddison didn't need to go down.
No.
He didn't need to go down, but he went down. And that's sort of why I think yes, it's dangerous, but I don't think it being dangerous by itself should warrant a red card. Because players do dangerous things all the time. Like going to the back of each other's heads with elbows, that's only a yellow. Keepers coming out, punching the ball away, punches a player across the face, that's not even
It's
a
like
yellow
50,
that often.
50.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a foul, sometimes it's not.
So do I think it was violent or with intent or to harm? I don't think so.
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't describe that as enough
No.
to be a red card.
There is a chance it gets overturned. It was a straight red. I don't think a 3. Maybe we can get to a 1.
Straight red is crazy.
Yeah.
A second yellow for sure, but it's
yeah,
not a straight red.
Yeah, I think we can get that 3-game ban down. But for me, I wasn't even annoyed because Bruno Fernandes. Oh, your pen.
Yes.
Bruno Fernandes has been is having the most ineffective season of his Manchester United career.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time, I don't really see him contributing to the team. He played a couple of okay balls, but he's not himself. He's not playing well. Whether he needs a rest, maybe this red card is a blessing in disguise. He can actually chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't think we lost anything when he went off. I mean, apart from a player, but Eriksen's been in better form than him recently. Mount came on and did more than him in the second half. Like it's a very weird position to be in. A lot of the players, obviously, we look disjointed. And like you said, or like I said, half the players aren't ready for the Premier League, in my opinion. What's going to happen now? I can tell you exactly what's going to happen now. Everyone's going to point their fingers at Ten Hag and say it's all his fault. How can you? It's not his fault that the players can't complete a 5-yard pass, can't play it out the back, can't make the right decisions in the right moments. That you can't coach that. You can coach the tactics, you can coach how to play, you can try to get on their mentals in terms of mental health, but what can he do, really?
Fired by Christmas?
Maybe. I don't think they'll do it now. Christmas is probably the first window where we can be like, maybe.
Because we did say last year, this is a mic, we did say that, Ten Hag would be gone by Christmas. And you were a firm denier of that. You did not think that would be the case.
I don't, but mate, to lose 2 games at home 3-0. Yes, it's Liverpool and Spurs, good teams.
Let's also remember last year how good United were at home.
Not last year, 2 years
The
ago.
year before, sorry,
Yeah.
on his first season.
Yeah.
Ten Hag's first season,
Didn't lose.
they were great at home.
Yeah.
It was a fortress again.
Yeah.
But when you start losing 3-0 once, okay, maybe it was just a one-off game. Twice now,
Yeah.
really close to each other at the beginning of the season, basically, is a big worry. And it is a big worry for the fans, worry for the players, worry for Ten Hag himself. He'll be looking at that and say, where did I go wrong? What do you think went wrong in that game?
I think there's a lot went wrong. A lot of the players don't look sure in what they're doing. Dalot has been all right this year, but that game today, that first half from a lot of those players was the worst half I've seen, including the Liverpool game, which was over 90 minutes. That's the worst performance I've seen. Over 90 minutes today, we had a way better second half. We were creating chances. We were going for it. But at that point, it's too little, too late. Obviously, they scored the second goal early in the half. If we get a goal, maybe you can pull it back, but I never really thought that was going to happen. I think what Ten Hag needs to do is mix it up. I'm surprised. I understand that he was going for Garnacho and Rashford to hit them because of the high line, but as soon as Bruno came off, that changed.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you should have brought Diallo on at halftime. He works better in small spaces, can operate better on the ball. That gives you a ball-playing midfielder. I told you we didn't have a ball-playing midfielder.
You just had a presser and 2 DMs.
Yeah. So Mount is good. Yeah, if you play Mount alongside like Eriksen, that's perfect.
The thing is, you watched a lot of that game, or a lot of the second half at least, when we were watching it.
Yeah.
Tottenham would just cut through you.
Yeah.
And you're a midfielder down.
Yeah.
Right? But that's then taking away from one of the forward positions, I would think. You're not going to lose out on a midfielder.
No.
And it was one pass and through.
They were doing it better. Actually, in the first half, they were doing it way better. They were building up like it was like pinball.
Which,
way up.
for Tottenham fans, is a great sign because going away to Old Trafford and winning 3-0 is massive. especially for Ange's confidence and the fans' confidence in Ange. I just think that like it was too easy for Tottenham. It could have been 6.
It could have been 6.
It could have been 6.
Onana was that good. He saved the 2 one-on-ones from Werner.
Again, we say that good. They weren't the best shots in the world.
No, the Solanke one I'd say was very good.
Yeah,
like that. I was with his stick. He stretched his leg. It was a good save. So it could have been 6-0. So Onana saved us from humiliation. But yeah, 3-0 at home. That's humiliating enough.
Yeah,
I'm a bit lost. I don't know really what they can do. How can you mix it up? You know, we've rotated a bit from game to game. Against FC20 midweek, we drew. The same kind of thing, actually. Van der Ven, for Tottenham's first goal, just cut through the midfield, dribbled 75 metres across the whole pitch. He sprinted, cut across the box, tap in. Against FC20, we lost the ball. The guy runs through the midfield, and then he loses the ball. He wins it back against the last man. Puts it near post. No one's there. It's the same goal. So for me, that would be my biggest worry with Ten Hag, Van Nistelrooy, Haka. You guys need to look at that in training, because how is that happening 2 games in a row? Yeah. If that didn't happen in the first game, we would have won the first Europa League game, probably go into this game with a bit more confidence. But it looks like a lot of the players' confidence and egos are so fragile. And if it is, then you shouldn't be playing for Man United.
Yeah.
You have to take the pressure. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you're unlucky. Mm-hmm. But Tottenham at home, Fergie said it. Lads, it's Tottenham.
Yeah.
It's Tottenham.
You should be winning.
You should be winning. And it's now he's under a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. And now we've got Porto away, Villa away.
Oof.
If you lose both of these games, we are going to be sitting here.
Brother,
that will be next touchliner after these 2 games.
It's done for you.
If we lose these next 2 games with no fight, no improvement, no desire from the players, what do you do as the board?
Yeah.
You've backed him. You've got the players in. The board's players and the manager's players are in the team. You've got his assistant coaches that you've agreed. Mm-hmm. You've got a new structure, staff. Do you sack him? Because that's the old United way. Do you sack him?
Yeah.
Or do you keep him? But then if you keep him and everything stays like this, I don't know. I honestly, I'm at the point where I'm still trying to figure out what just happened. But listen, it's just a game. People are dying in the world, right? There are bigger problems. There are wars. There are hate crimes going on.
There are.
I mean, there are a few hate crimes on that pitch against the fans today from United players. But you know what? We move. I'll take a draw against Porto, to be honest. And that Villa game
away is going to be tough.
I know the Portuguese
draw away
fans.
Will be tough.
A draw will be. I'll take a draw, and then the Villa game, as long as we fight, that's all. That's all I want. But yeah, negative goal difference again, below Brentford in the table, bottom half. Horrible start to the year.
Not a great start for you. Now sitting at what place in the table?
Do I want to know?
Definitely a C
2
more.
shots on target, you know.
C more tax for sure.
12th.
Damn. 12th is crazy.
It's still September, but to be 8 points off first after 6 games is woeful.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah. I mean, we need a miracle. We need to turn it around, which isn't impossible, but it's just right now I don't know what can happen.
Yeah.
We need a hero.
Badly.
Yeah.
Maybe Mourinho comes back for his second run.
Kill me. If that happens, kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually just throw myself into basketball 100% instead of that shit.
Basketball podcast. The Hoopliner.
You gotta say, you know, that's a foul on him.
That is not allowed in the rules of the game. She could have been a great prospect.
You gotta say she didn't make the right decisions underneath the basket.
Her man management was not good enough. You gotta say. Where is she now? In the Chinese league.
It's not ridiculous to say. It's not ridiculous to say that.
Have fun learning Chinese, bitch. Guangdong Tigers.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Shout out to our Chinese fans.
Shout out to all of them.
There's none. Let's talk about. I believe you have something you want to say.
Remind me.
Chelsea 4, Brighton 2.
I do.
Last season on the Touchliner, one of the hosts said Palmer didn't have it. Said he is. It could be a one-season wonder.
Oh, let's slow down there. I think that host actually said we don't know yet.
Yes.
So we have to wait and see.
But you said that we've seen it time before. It could be a one-season wonder. That's
yes,
what you said.
Could be.
That's what you said.
Could be.
Address.
Hello, Cole Palmer, if you're watching. I formally apologise to Cole Palmer if he's watching. You are the best English midfielder in the league.
Oh, better than Foden?
Yes.
I back it.
I think you base the England team around him now.
Yes.
Like,
agree.
but it's
Yep.
When has Foden ever scored 4 goals in one half?
System player. He's a system player.
I don't think he's a system player in the same way Grealish is a system player.
I think Grealish is the opposite. He's just been forced into.
That's what I mean. But Foden easily could be, like we saw in the Euros, when he was played in the middle and not restricted.
Yeah, but
he was actually quite good.
Nah,
he had a great. He hit the crossbar.
Listen, Foden for me, I don't know how many England appearances. I think 20 plus, 30 plus.
Yeah.
He's got 0 goal contributions in major tournaments. Cole Palmer came off the bench in the final and
it's
scored.
True. It's true. You do base it around him. I'm just saying
you have to. I'm not saying Foden shit.
I think Foden is actually arguably 3rd on that list. I think Saka's probably.
He's a winger though.
Yeah, still forward.
Yeah, if you're talking forwards, yeah, then I guess Palmer. Yeah, okay, forwards, yeah.
You've got to say that Saka is now. He had a great Euros, I think, Saka.
Yeah.
I think Foden looked obviously out of position, out of system, out of touch with where he normally would be. But I think now we can say that Foden is now no longer no longer the best English player in the league.
Yeah,
it's now Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer to score 4 goals, all 4 of Chelsea's goals in 41 minutes.
Ice.
Mental. All different goals, by the way.
Yeah.
All different goals.
Free kick as well.
That free kick.
I literally knew it was going to go in. I literally said it was going to go in. I was watching it with my housemates. It was.
How greedy.
That very greedy. 4 goals is really greedy.
Unfortunately, he did give Sancho an assist.
Yes.
That's
Sancho, this is the stat I was going to bring up. Sancho now has more assists for Chelsea than Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, and multiple other Man United players.
This season?
Combined.
Yeah. We've had a shit start.
It was like 4 of your out of 5 starting players. Kobe Mainoo was in there.
Holding midfielder.
No, come on.
Come on,
still.
If you're going Bruno, Rashford, I agree. They should have more assists. We should have more goals. But we've had a very bad start. I think Sancho, he fits into Chelsea's system better. But I know who you are, Jadon Sancho.
Listen to this agenda.
I know who he is. He's good in small spaces, and I just think he fits into the Chelsea team better, and he'll definitely get better numbers. But again, I know who you are.
But at night when you sit in your bed, do you really like yourself?
Do you feel proud in yourself in what you do?
Yeah.
Put up a little angry message on social media like a year 10 kid having an argument with his best mate. Yeah. You fucking bitch.
We've not been there.
No.
Ever.
Absolutely not. No, I mean, he's got 3 assists. One, I think, was a penalty. One was a 2-yard pass, and then the guy dribbled. It was a midway kick goal.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was midway kick.
Yeah, it was still good. It was still good.
The one for Palmer's...
Numbers don't lie.
I watched a 2.5-minute film compilation of him last night.
Yeah.
So he didn't have the best game.
I guess that is all you need to hear.
I
guess that's all you need to hear.
I don't think I will ever admit Sancho is a good player unless he gets 20 goals or 20 assists in a season.
Right now, he's better than Anthony.
Oh, yeah, no, he's better than Anthony.
Right now, he's better than Garnacho.
I still think he's a better player than Anthony. He's not a better player than Garnacho.
He is right now.
I think, no, he's just in a better...
Stats alone.
The team is better. He's playing good in a good team. The Chelsea team so far is proving all of us wrong.
It is.
They're proving that the chaos is working for now. 6 games into the season.
But, trust me, they will get found out.
The wheels will fall off.
They will get found out. Cucurella is so ass when you actually watch him. This man he's like Almiron at right back or left back or wherever he fits in.
He is bad.
He's actually just really bad. Chelsea later down in the season when, a lot of injuries will start slipping in. Palmer might slow down a little bit here and there. Sancho falls out with Maresca.
Get fat.
Trust me, they will get found out. Colwell looks great at centre-back as well, can we just say. Colwell does look good at centre-back. But at full-back, they've got issues. At full-back, they've got issues. Yes. I think Cucurella is not good enough.
Yeah.
At all.
Of course not. No, he's not. But the left-back market is really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, who if you actually, like, we had this conversation about left backs for the England team, but if you talk about left backs
Yeah.
in the Premier League, everyone plays centre backs there now.
That's true, yeah.
Like,
Because it's just such a lack of left-footed left
yeah,
backs.
but it's also, I
nowadays.
do blame it on Guardiola and all of his minions for playing centre backs at fullback.
inverted fullbacks.
Oh, ruining the. This is the thing, right? Gary Neville.
Game's
You know
gone.
what? When I hear him on commentary, he's whinging all the time.
Yeah.
So when I was watching the,
It's very Manchester to whinge. Manchester's very whingy.
it is a very whingy place.
Yeah.
That's why I fit in here.
It's
Can I
true.
say? He was complaining during the Liverpool Wolves game yesterday, which Liverpool won, by the way. Without playing too well. But Wolves, it was the 94th minute. There were 7 minutes of added time, and they were just passing it from the centre back to the goalkeeper,
Yeah.
like just passing it around the back. And Gary Neville's like, I agree. He's like, what are you doing? Get it to your best player in the final third and get in the box.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing. But Pep and Arteta and these guys play a certain way, which works if you have the players to execute it.
Yeah.
If you have Rodri, if you have Rice, if you have the midfielders, you have the inverted defenders and the wingers and the structure to do it. But if you're Wolves, you're 20th,
Yeah.
and you're trying to play this way, there's a reason.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work for everybody. Styles make fights in the way that styles make games.
Yeah.
You know, like two very clashing styles is always going to be an entertaining game. I think if you remember the bore fest that was Arsenal and City last year, and I remember watching that game. I think it was 1-0.
Yeah,
something,
Martinelli.
right?
Yeah.
It was just a bore fest. Absolutely, watching paint dry would be more entertaining.
Yeah.
And like, great, like statistically, you're more likely to get like extra shots in front of goal because you've brought the fullback into the middle of the pitch where all the shots are coming from. Like, we get it, okay. But sometimes I just want to watch a Tarat, a Saint Maximin blast down the wing, cut in, cross it, and on a big striker's head. Sometimes that's all I want in life. But you're taking that away, Pat. You're literally taking that away from us.
You've ruined the game.
You're ruining it.
He's ruined the game. He ruined it.
Yeah.
I think Schweinsteiger said he ruined it in Germany because everyone tries to play that way. And now he's ruined it in England because even if you go down, you can't even go to the lower leagues. If you go to the Championship or League One, they're trying to play out of the back.
Yes. Leicester, I mean, obviously with Maresca, Leicester were trying to play it out the back in the Championship as well. And they were doing it. Like, they were successfully doing it.
It's because
they're
the best in the
Yes,
Championship.
because they were the best. They had the most money, the best players. It's easy to do that.
Yeah.
When you have but you could never get Ipswich playing like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's elements of it, but it's fine to have elements, not completely live and die by this.
Yeah,
this sword.
it's completely fine to have a ball-playing goalkeeper.
Yeah,
that's perfectly fine.
That's fine.
But you can also mix that in. Like, when you watch Alisson sometimes, Alisson will sometimes ping a ball straight to Salah's feet.
Yeah.
And it'll be on goal.
Yeah.
Like, that is not what Pep wants, you know?
No.
Actually, to be fair, raise my hands in the air. You do actually see Edison playing a long ball to Haaland sometimes.
Yeah, if it's completely open.
Yes. And all he has to do is bump one man, which he's always going to do.
Exactly.
But Pep doesn't want that. It's too risky.
It's too
It goes against what he believes in.
Yeah, the percentages. I can't wait for him to retire because I mean the basis of what he does. Everyone gives Pep credit. It's from Cruyff. You have to give Cruyff credit. He gets it from Cruyff, but Cruyff always had the individualistic style of try the skill. He invented the Cruyff done. Try some skills. Try to attack and try and like crowd the box. I mean, Pep does it, but it's pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
And it's just waiting for, instead of that gap, he's just waiting for a gap like that.
Yeah.
Just to play a ball in and then one touch finish.
It's not entertaining.
No, and like, you win, but
at what cost? Are you having fun?
At the cost of everyone watching.
That's
their
true.
boredom rises.
No, it's true. Me. And I mean, I think a good example of a team that plays pragmatically was Leicester against Arsenal.
Yes.
They did so well for 90 minutes.
And just at the end of the game, couldn't hang on. And it happens. But that's what's going to be the difference this year for Arsenal, is they need to take points like that.
Yeah.
Especially after having 3 points taken away from them. They really needed a 3-point win. Because if Arsenal drew against Leicester at the Emirates, that would have been a problem.
Yeah, that is. Right after City dropped points as well, and they all know City dropped points. Yeah. That was huge from them. So, I mean, good for them, but hard on Leicester. Hard on James Justin. Played the game of his life.
James Justin, great player. Always has been a good player. For
Solid. He
Leicester.
looks like a solid player. Yeah.
Always has been great. No Vardy. Glad I took him out. No Vardy on the score sheet or
They
assist sheet.
contained him. They contained him. You can't. He's slower than Saliba. You can't. And Gabriel. You can't do it. He needs to.
Not even that he's slower, but over the distances that they want Jamie Vardy to get in behind, over that 20, 30 meter just blast of pace, Gabriel and Saliba are always just gonna make sure that you're in front of them.
Yeah.
And all they need to do is just push off you. And and Vardy has no chance. He can't fight the arms of the centre back.
Nah.
They're just too big.
Yeah.
Playing against like Dan Burn, it might be easier for Vardy to get away from him because Dan Burn's slow and too tall. But like against a Rolls Royce kind of centre, the ideal centre back, your Van der Vens, your Salibas, your John Stones sometimes, like there's no chance Vardy's making it in behind.
No.
He's got that 15, 20 meter burst acceleration, but after that, like he's not rapid. He's just like quick off the mark.
Yeah, not anymore.
And they will just keep a hand on you and hold you back.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You have to be like Aguero level to get around them.
Yeah.
And he's just not that anymore.
But this is the thing, you see, Aguero, when he lost his pace, he lost everything.
That's true,
It's the same with Vardy,
and his career just
and he went to Miami.
Yeah.
I know he went to Barcelona, and then he had the heart problem, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, of course.
He just lost it slowly. But yeah, I mean, Leicester, I think, played quite well. And that second goal from James Justin.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's naughty.
Yeah. Really making a name for himself. Fair play. He's been at the club for a while.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I remember when he played against United in one of his first games, he did quite well.
Yeah.
So I had my eye on him.
Respect for you, James Justin.
Yeah, fair play, man.
Dub of the week for James Justin.
Yeah, dub of the week for him, to be fair. Unfortunately, Arsenal are too jammy, scoring jammy corner.
It's true.
And then Havertz scored a jammy goal, which he just he blocked.
Bum of the week?
That's not at the end yet.
Oh, we're not at the end.
We're not at the end yet.
Tell me what else we need to talk
Not
about.
at the end yet. Okay, so I wanted to talk a bit more about Liverpool, right? They keep, at the end of every Liverpool game I watch, they say, the slot era. Brother, you're 6 games in. Let's relax.
Slot era.
Let's chill out. It was a good win, but they played like shit, by the way. If Wolves gave it to Hwang, who they didn't even start, by the way, he had one touch.
Doesn't start anymore for some reason, by the way. Who starts over Hwang?
I don't know. I don't know who starts.
Genuinely, he came on against Newcastle as well. I was like, why is he not starting this game?
He should be starting.
He's really good.
You should be. They've lost their last 4 games. Just start him.
Switch it up.
It's not going to hurt you.
Why not?
But to get one touch in 20, 25 minutes, Jorgen Strand Larsen.
Who what? Isn't Hwang a left winger?
No, he's a striker. Or winger.
Bellegarde. Cunha. Obviously, Cunha's going to play.
Yeah. Nah, Hwang, listen, you need to get... He needed to get the ball, but Wolves look like shit this year. Liverpool played horribly. A Salah penalty won it for them. Gets them the points, but again, not sustainable.
It looks great on the outside, but when you watch the game, you actually thought, wow, Liverpool don't look great going forward here. They have been shaky at the back at times, but Wolves are just terrible.
But they scored when they messed up at the back. It was a good goal.
Took their chance.
A clinical goal. Gravenberch looks good in the 6, but again, firstly, is injury prone.
End product as well.
Secondly, it's Wolves. You need to... you see Konate was pissed he didn't get man of the match. It was his fault that they conceded.
Yeah. I think for an era to begin, you have to convincingly take the first third of the season.
Yes.
Era. If you have an era, you should be winning the whole league anyways.
Yeah.
Has the slot era started? We've not even seen a scratch of it yet, mate. It's interesting to listen to a new manager talk and watch how a new manager plays, but it doesn't matter until you're the season's over and you can actually reflect on every single part of it. Because look at Ten Hag, had a great first season, trophy and Europe for United. Probably going to get fired before December. Do you know what I mean? So it's all great to say, the slot era's starting. But let's just chill out a little bit, man. Okay,
let's wait.
I'm not a pessimist, but just chill. obviously City are going through the biggest struggle they've had in a while now that they've lost Rodri. It's going to be a battle between Arsenal and Liverpool now as to who's going to step up. Who do you think is going to step up?
Chelsea. No, I'm just joking.
Nah,
I'm just joking.
what
I want to
the
see your reaction.
fuck?
I want to see your reaction.
Hell no.
No, but I think we've underestimated Chelsea
Maybe.
in our table placings. I think they're bang on for top 4
But I
champions.
also think that was valid for us to do.
No, yeah, I think so. But like now, obviously, we've seen a small sample size. They look good.
Yeah.
They look good. Palmer, if he continues to cook, very good. Sancho looks like he fits in. Madueke is growing into his role. Even just their defense, just the solidity of the team.
Colwell, centre-back.
Yeah, there's still a few mistakes. Obviously, Sanchez is still a bit of a bum. He's a bit of a bozo.
Sanchez is shit. Cucurella's still shit.
Bozo. The Sassy is
Enzo Fernandez can't fit him in the team at the
Enzo
moment.
Fernandez. I wish they talked about him more because 110 million. And he
Crazy.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah. He doesn't know if he should play as the cam, if he should play as sort of the Bruno Guimaraes, like a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Like, and he can't play DM, obviously.
Yeah.
So, like, where does he fit in?
Exactly.
Because he's not going to take a spot over Palmer. He's probably not going to take a spot over Nkunku.
No, exactly.
He's probably not going to take a spot over anybody in front of him. So I don't know. I have to wait and see on Enzo Fernandez. I could easily see Enzo Fernandez go to like Spain or Italy soon.
Yeah, I mean, this season is important. At the end of this season, he would have been at Chelsea for 3 seasons, 2.5 in total, but it would be his 3rd season at the club.
Caicedo looking not too bad as well.
He looks all right.
He
looks all right. Obviously, not 107 million or however much it was, but
hell no.
220 million for those two is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
Anyways.
Yeah, so a couple random bits. McNeil, you had him in your fantasy team. You took him out and he scored twice. He scored a really good goal, to be fair, the second one, Curler. He might keep Everton up, you know. I think sometimes when team stays up, you need to rely on someone. No, but he's got the potential, as in like he's got the ability to do it if he wants. But I don't know if he will. Obviously, they're moving into their weird metal bowl stadium, their fish bowl stadium.
Yeah, ugly.
Yeah, it looks odd.
Speaking of new stadiums.
Multi-billion. I haven't done the survey yet. Every fan's got a survey and they don't care though. They're just gonna look at it and throw it to the side and do what they want.
Yeah, obviously.
Unless it's overwhelmingly like against.
Every fan has to do a survey, and we're gonna get the results of the survey and then make the stadium based on. No, you're not.
No, you're not. They're gonna. So I mean, I live near the stadium. They're gonna regenerate the whole area from behind this building because it's privately owned. It's gonna be with the council. They're gonna redo all apartment blocks, restaurants. It's going to be huge.
Like a tourist area.
Yeah, a huge, basically what City did with the Etihad campus.
Basically like Blue Water in Dubai.
Yes.
If you are from Dubai, you know about Blue Water. They just made an island and just put casinos on it.
That's what I mean. It's all like, it's an industrial area back here, so they'll just make it, which is good for the economy, good for the city, but I hate a soulless stadium. I really do.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I hate because you go in, it'll be shiny, it'll be new, but it'll be like a robot. You know, like do you want?
It'll be like all the memories are gone a little bit in a way. It feels like that would be the next step for United in the sense that now we really are in a new era, and it's not pretty.
No,
it's not pretty.
It's very different, and I'm when I go to games, I'm gonna have to pay £6 for a pint now. It's £3 right now.
That's crazy.
Or £3.80, but
£3.80 is great.
It's great, honestly.
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah, I'm not a fan, but they're gonna do it, and there's nothing I can do. I just need to enjoy going while I can, even though we lose every time or draw every time I go. Game is game. But yeah, not a fan. Me personally, not a fan.
Bum of the week.
I like Old Trafford. Do you want to talk about yellow cards for bum of the week? Are there too many yellow cards? Do you think they're being too rash with the bookings?
Yes. We'll say too rash. I wouldn't say that there's been too many yellow cards, but I think now with this a bit of a blurred line between what is a yellow card and what's a red, because we've had a few instances now where maybe some things that are just regular easy fouls are getting yellows, some yellows are getting reds, and some reds are now getting yellows. So it's just that consistency. Like, how many times do you want us to say it over and over again, like parrots? We're going to keep saying it because the problem hasn't left. Really,
Yeah.
you know,
It's a new problem
yeah,
every time. Like, I mean, it used to be. The thing is, it used to be consistency with penalties and handballs. Now it's consistencies with bookings.
yeah.
There's always something that they're doing wrong, and I don't get it.
But the problem is with that, there's always something for a fan to complain about.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Brings in noise, social media buzz. It's all good for the Premier League. Like, it might look bad that a referee makes a bad decision. They're making up for it on interaction numbers alone.
Yeah.
Like, it's all in your face. You're just eating into it. So when you rage on social media, just know that you're paying the players just extra amounts of money.
At every Arsenal fan.
Literally.
Yes. Okay, quick.
They could pay the wages for every footballer, the amount they...
Oh, that's true. Okay, quick predictions.
Let's do it.
The midweek game, Porto against United. I said I'll take a draw. I think we're going to lose.
2-0.
I think we're going to lose.
2-0 to Porto.
2-1. We're going to crumble. On to next weekend's games. What are the big games? There are no big games. All right, Everton, Newcastle.
Newcastle.
At Everton.
Yeah, Newcastle.
Draw.
Yeah. Interesting.
Draw. Oh, Eric Ten Hag not happy with the first goal conceded? To concede a goal after 2 or 3 minutes like that, it did something to our belief. Totally unnecessary. It's the same mistake against 20. It should be stopped in the first moment. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's your job.
Stating the obvious.
Thank you, mate.
Obvious man.
Insightful. Oh, the writing. Look at all the United accounts freaking out. Just the writing's on the wall. Okay. I think the biggest game next weekend is Villa against United. At Villa Park.
Villa, like 3-1.
Yeah, Villa will win.
Yeah.
Brighton Spurs is the other big one that I want to.
Ooh, Spurs.
At Brighton.
Spurs.
No, I think Brighton will win. Tottenham will get ahead of themselves.
A very Tottenham thing to do.
They should have scored 6 today. I don't think they played. I mean, I'm sorry. They played well in the build-up. In 2/3, they played really well. In the final third, you should be scoring 6.
Yeah.
Solanke should be scoring that 1-on-1. Werner, I know Son's injured.
2 1-on-1s.
I know Son is injured. Son will probably be back for the next game. Oh, I don't even want to think about if Son played today. If Son played today, the amount of times I would have seen this.
Oh, in the group chat as well.
I would have broken my TV. I mean, Pedro Porro did it anyway, the wanker.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, bum of the week. Do I give it to... Yeah, fuck Bruno Fernandes, man.
2 times in a row.
Because not only did you play shit today, you played shit against 20. You played shit last week. You played okay against Barnsley, but that's Barnsley. Like,
yeah.
I've had enough, man. Bruno, you've got to get it together. This is the future. We could not easy, but we can start rebuilding without him and kind of take on a new identity, really start a new era, because this guy thrives in the chaos. He does. And when he's not up to it, mate, we feel it. He's meant to be the beating heart of this team. If he's not up to it, how are the wingers meant to get the balls that they need? How's the striker meant to get the chances? I think, yeah, you take some time off. Hopefully you get a game or 2 of rest or suspension and you can sit this out and relax. But with that being said, he's going to play midweek and we're going to lose. So.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, he's not suspended for Europa, so he'll play. I'm just bleak. I'm bleak. If I've been drained or sad this episode, you can blame those fuckers on the pitch, right?
And I guess that's it.
No bum of the week?
I don't have one. I don't have a bum of the week. I don't think anybody's been particularly bummy that besides Fernandes.
I'll do it for you. Solanke.
No, he literally scored. No.
It's happened.
So?
It doesn't count.
No, that's... Look at this agenda. Bum of the week has just become who do we have the biggest
who's
agenda
bum of the
for?
week? Everyone in our FPL except me. I don't know why I didn't laugh about this. I captained Palmer. So that's why I'm not completely distraught. I got 50 points from Palmer and everyone else captained Haaland. I got 4 points.
Yeah.
So true. I've caught up and I've made it competitive. So
I was going to overtake this guy this week.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
But
you didn't.
I didn't.
Unlucky. So as we know, FPL, actual football.
Yes.
That's how it is.
His knowledge.
Oh, my knowledge. Interesting. We'll be back to you next week. I could be even more depressed by then, If we lose to Porto and Villa, that's dark.
That's dark times.
That's dark. I might go to the pub for the Villa game. Maybe I need to switch it up.
Maybe he does.
Maybe
switch up the routine.
Yeah, I'll be after payday. Don't have an excuse anymore. You have to come.
Oh, I have to?
Yeah, you have to.
arrest me. I have to go.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Tie you up. Subscribe, comment, follow us on social media, and leave a. Hopefully, you guys saw our snippet clip. We'll do another one this week. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one in a bit. Peace.